Todd, a couple of players commented they maybe thought last night's game might have been, amongst the best and most complete performances you guys have had all year. You know that San Jose is a proud group. It's gonna get ratcheted up another level. Do you think your group's got another level today?
Well, we're going to need to find one because for me, playoffs is like a boxing match. You throw a jab, you take a jab, you throw one, and they kind of even out. They've gone to their corner, we've gone to ours. Everybody's regrouping. You got to start all over again. And if you come out with your hands down and you're not sharp, you're going to get knocked out. So we learned a lesson in game one. We can't continue to learn lessons on odd numbers. So we better be prepared to play in that building. We know they're going to be better. We know we need to be better in certain areas. So rather than spending 60 minutes learning the lesson, let's try and adapt and be ready for it.
Todd, you've talked about evaluating this team. This is their first opportunity to play a playoff game in a hostile territory, in a building you're familiar with. What are you going to try and see from this club, and what should they expect from?
Well, what's interesting is the buildings don't change. We played in that building hundreds of times. Some of these guys have played there umpteen games. It gets ramped up a little bit louder, a little more excited, but the game is still played on the same ice surface. We have to focus on our task. They're a very good 10-minute team, especially at home, so we'll have to be on our toes early.
You guys obviously won the physical battle last night, and you want, I'm assuming, keep doing that, but obviously there's a line that you can't keep crossing. Is it tough to kind of play to the line and not cross that line?
Well, like I said, we want to continue to play physical. We think that's part of our game, but we want to play between the whistles and eliminate some of the obvious penalties, the ones that you can think about and eliminate. Some of them are reaction, hooks, holds, that type of stuff, and they're going to happen in a game. But, I think we can cut our penalties down by 50%. And their power play isn't going to be what it was yesterday. They'll get it fixed and repaired, and it'll become lethal. And if we continue on the path that we are, it will cost us.
Todd, you said they're a good 10-minute team?
Yeah, good. What I mean is they come out of the gate well. That first 10 minutes. I don't want to describe them as a 10-minute, but yeah, they're a very, very aggressive, out of the gate. You have to be prepared to play in that building.
Yeah, so I just wanted to clarify. How do you guys attack that, knowing that push is coming? When you know a team has that,
if you can have your own push, that goes a long way. And, we've had good starts in these two games, and we'd like to continue that. Obviously, staying out of the penalty box, winning face-offs, staying sharp in certain areas of the ice surface at any given time is important. But that's all cliche stuff. We'll talk about a few things, but just be ready.
Can you go back to the hits a little bit? Because in past eras here, they used to have kind of two things that playoff hockey were built on, and that's make the opposition go 180 feet to get anything they get, and B, even if it costs you a game early, hit, because by about game 5 and 6, the old
wear them down eventually
the head will drop sort of thing. And the other thing is, and somebody just reminded me of this, is that they had kind of in the playoffs, everybody hits. And last night I noticed you only had 2 forwards that didn't have a hit.
Well, different, even against the same opposition, different nights present different opportunities. In game 1, I didn't think we were in their end. Most of the contact occurs on the forecheck. So in game 1, we didn't have that going as much. We weren't as physical in the second half of the game because we couldn't be. Last night, I thought we had an opportunity to be in their end a little bit more, which allowed us the opportunity to do that. And it allowed everybody to participate in that. And for me, obviously Zach Kassian's hits were thundering hits, but and those are very important. But the little bumps, the little contacts in the corner, the opportunity to make their top players stop and start all the time, those are important as well. And sometimes those don't even get ticked on the sheet, but they do add up over time. Competed hard for the puck, and when your leader's doing it, everybody else follows.
You said last night that Oscar indicated he'd be fine. He didn't skate today. Are you still working on the belief he'll be available?
Yep.